My dog and I are deep in the mountains of British Columbia and we are doing a solo hike today. We're somewhere south of the Monashee mountain range. Our goal is to hit Pinnacle Lake and Pinnacle Peak and then have a cookout tonight and do some car camping. Looks like there may be 3 other groups of people on this trail, so hopefully they scared the bears off already. I think I'm just gonna have to get my feet wet right off the bat. Oh, yep. Why does it always have to start out on a creek? Got a little microfiber cloth to dry my feet, but they're not that dry. We gotta keep moving. We're getting a late start to the day. We started at about 3:30 p.m., but we have a turnaround time, so if we can only make it to the lake today, we'll probably come back tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed we can make it all the way up and summit today. Some of you asked how I trained Kiro to be so well behaved on the paddleboard for some of our paddling trips. He really just doesn't like to swim, so he's happy to stay on the board with me. He's more excited when we get off onto the islands, of course, but he doesn't have 100% recall, so if it's a high trafficked area, I will keep him on leash. But for something like this, I use a pouch of treats and use his command word, Kiro, come side. Regular basic treats are not enough for him, but I found that freeze-dried chicken or beef works really well. He'll only come for the gourmet stuff. These trees are massive! Oh my god! Kiro? Oh my god. Oh my god. My foot's stuck. Oh. Sorry, Kiro. I'm a weak link. Oh my god. Oh. It's gonna be fun to get in the car with Kiro tonight. Oh, sinking sand. But make it mud. Oh. Oh my god. We made it to the lake. This is where Foresty Forest would just be beginning his hike. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make it to the top today. It's just going to get dark too quickly. It's about 6 o'clock, so it took us 2.5 hours because we kept stopping to film. So we've just found a quiet space around the lake. It's really buggy by the lake too. There was no bugs on the hike in, obviously because we're near water. But we're going to have some snacks and then head back to the car, and hopefully it'll still be light enough for us to make dinner. Oh my god, be careful, Kiro. Oh man, it is so beautiful. I wish I brought my bathing suit. It'd be so nice to get an evening dip in. Let's go see if we can get all the way to the other side of the lake. Come on. Sit. I'm gonna get you. We definitely could have brought my camping backpack and stayed and then in the morning summit, but we gotta get out of here. The sun is setting and it's a race to the car. I've walked through a weird amount of spider webs that have formed just since we got to the top. I think animals often feed at dusk, so we're definitely keeping an eye out for any movement in the bushes, keeping Kiro really close to my side. Since I don't have someone here to talk to scare off the bear, every minute or so I go, "Hey bear! Hey bear!" So many spider webs. Ow! Ow! Oh, kicked a rock. Oh, my ankle. It's okay. Shake it off. It was really hiding in that shrub. Uh-oh. It really hurts. There was a rock just hiding on the edge. Well, now I'm injured for the bears, so I'm like an injured deer. Easy catch. That is deep. My foot just fell through that. There is about a 99% chance we will see no one else on this entire hike out. We didn't see anyone on the hike in, just the people at the base camp, because it is a really low trafficked hike and we started so late. So in order to let the wildlife know that we're coming through, I'm just making up songs and talking to myself, to Kiro. Excuse me, bears. We're coming through. We don't want your food. Well, Kiro's eating your grass, but just a little bit. I think it might be because I've been by myself all day, just hanging out in my own head. But I've come to the conclusion that we are officially back at the mud level of this video game. We've got level 1, the bushwhacking. Level 2, sinking mud pits. Level 3, the incline. Level 4, the slippery waterfall. Pause to refuel. Boss level, make it back before dark. Woo! That is cold. Slippery. All right, that'll clean the mud off. The sweet sound, that means you didn't forget your keys. We made it down in an hour and 10 minutes because we weren't filming and taking breaks. But now we have to go find a place to car camp, and I think I can still make dinner before it gets dark. I think that's actual bear poo right there. We are right beside a river. You can probably hear it. And we back onto a forest, so I'm definitely keeping my eyes out for bears. So before I turn the car off, I have to blow up my mattress. It is 8:30 right now. I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna make dinner. So I loosened my power bank. You know the drill by now. To get into my fridge, and I have to push my seat forwards to open the lid. I think because we're deep in bear territory and there's a bunch of bear scat around, I'm gonna actually pull the table out just in case one does come wandering into camp. I can jump in the car and close the trunk, and I don't have all this stuff that I have to figure out to put away. This pull-out table is really handy when I have to be stealth and I want everything contained, but I don't really need to do that tonight. I'm sorry if the river is really loud over the audio, but maybe let's just think of it as an ambient sound. What we're cooking tonight is actually a viral recipe I saw on TikTok. So we're gonna boil some potatoes and mash them up. We have rotisserie chicken. This is the pre-cooked, pre-flavored one from the grocery store, and I just shredded it at home. We have some garlic powder and cumin, salsa, cheese, wraps, and tomato. A little pot for little potatoes, slicing up some tomato. So now we're gonna add the tomato to the chicken. Add some cumin, garlic powder. So now you wanna mash the potatoes. I didn't really bring a good utensil for this. Okay, that's good enough. Now we're gonna add it to our mixture. Okay, you might be thinking this is weird, but just trust the process. And now mix everything up. Ideally, I would have brought a bigger Tupperware to do this in. Okay, so now we're gonna add some oil to the pan. Put the stuffing on half a wrap. Add some cheese. I use feta, but cheddar cheese would probably be better. And I'm gonna make 2 of those. Woo! That's hot. Okay, a little crispy, that's all right. We're gonna add some salsa. Okay, a little heavy on the cumin. Don't put as much cumin as I did. It's different from your regular wrap. It'd be way better with a bunch of cheddar cheese, but I don't eat cheddar cheese, so this is really good. Make sure you put any food scraps or any little bits, don't brush them off onto the floor because that will attract wildlife and it's just dangerous for both humans and animals. You might think feeding wildlife is cute or it's helping them because they're hungry, but once they see humans as a food source, they'll be used to them and they'll get too close, and eventually a fed bear is a dead bear and park rangers will have to come in and shoot them because they are a problem bear. And that goes the same with like coyotes, foxes, any type of wildlife. Just do not feed them. It's best for both parties. This table, I basically stole from my mom. She thrifted it and she let me keep it. But this has come in so handy. It just fits right under our bed and we can't feel it when we sleep. So to get everything ready for bed, I moved Kiro's bag on top of our food bin, and this is our dry goods food bag. This is Kiro's little nook here, and he gets his own pillow. Here you go. Good boy. It's pretty warm today. We get the little fan going back here for Kiro. Kiro and I are gonna go to bed now. Today was so fun. There's a bug in here and he keeps messing with the focus of my phone. We're not gonna go back and summit tomorrow because I need to let my ankle heal, I think. I think it just needs a day, but I don't know. I could wake up in the morning and it could be fine, so we'll see. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you to the Patreon community. You really do allow Kira and I to focus on making more videos. We are putting one out every single Thursday. I would tell you what next week's is going to be, but it'll probably change considering I made this decision for this weekend last minute. Let me know what you thought. I love hearing your feedback or other adventures that you'd like to see. Other than that, we're clocking out, so have a great day and we'll see you next week.